everyone, my name is Austin, and today we are reacting to episode 3 of the Hermitcraft series from the perspective of Grian. And if you haven't seen the last couple episodes I did reacting to him playing on this server, I highly recommend that you check those out. As those do provide some background information. And also, if you do like this video, please go and support Grian. He's an amazing content creator, so he definitely deserves every single little bit of support that he does get. And if you like my reaction videos, I hope you consider subscribing as well. I would love to have you join the family. But with that being said, let's get on with the reaction.
Looks like Mumbo hasn't yet been online. Or maybe he just really likes this ridiculous tree. Welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. We are on episode 3, and I've done a small amount of work between episodes. I have created a very very custom bespoke fitted melon and pumpkin farm, as you can see. It's probably not very efficient, but it fits in this space that I didn't know what to do with otherwise. So, what are we doing today? Well, today I would really like to get some more work done to the starter base. I don't want to have this lingering...
Yeah, melon and pumpkin farms, though, are actually very important for villager trading halls and that sort of stuff. So even though the farm isn't going to be as efficient as it possibly can be, he has something in dead space, which is important. And a melon and pumpkin farm is very important.
Too long, so I'm going to create some additional shapes on the side here and try and get this detailed. Now, one of the reasons for not doing everything all in one go is that sometimes you just don't know exactly what you want to do with your base. And if you give it a day or two, you'll figure something out. For example, I realised that I wanted to make a big circular window right here. There's so many cool things that you can do with trapdoors. What is that?
Go temple.
Also, I've made some sails already. 24 diamonds. Oh, they're going really well. What is that? What is that? It looks like a tower of goats. I've not really done anything with goats. They don't seem to do anything. They're a bit useless, really. What do goats even do? What? Oh my goodness. What is this?
Yeah, you're looking at it. It's called the Goatum Pole, Grian. What do you think?
The Goatum Pole.
Called it.
It's approximately double the height of the Votum Pole, Grian, so what do you think about that? Huh?
I think the goats do nothing.
They make a lot of noise.
Yeah, they scream, and that's about it.
Well, listen, the goat army's coming, so, you know, I'm just saying, you took the moss, dude. I told you there'd be retribution.
We didn't do anything. We just made a tower out of boats.
Yeah, and you took our moss from our shipwreck, Grian. This is what you get.
It was ash. We found it first.
Yeah.
All right. That's your story. We got our story. Get goated, dude.
I'm going to put this screen back up. Well, I'm declaring this place a no-goat zone. No goats allowed.
All right. Good luck with that. We'll see you later, G.
Because we stole... We didn't even steal moss. We found moss, and they declared it was theirs after we found it. If anything, they're trying to steal our moss. We're not the bottom hole. So far, this hole has done nothing but be a genuine hazard. So far, we're ending up with a bunch of eyesores. Oh, he's just leading loads of goats in here. I will just kill them. We're going to have to protect our village from the goats. I'm not sure I want to make the Boatum Pole any taller. It's perfect the way it is. Every boat is a member of the village. Every goat is a slap in the face. I mean, they're bringing them to their slaughter. They know that, right? Right, let's put our profit in here while we leave the little goaty boys to themselves. We'll, I don't know why they think they're going to get away with this while I'm right here. Well, we're about to put the Boatum hole to good use. Come on, this is a no-goat zone. A no-goat zone. In you go, little fella. Bye-bye now. How do I get rid of this? Is it gonna snap? Does it ever go? And there it goes. Whoa. We finally got a slime farm. Looks like Impulse has been busy. Right, let's get back to detailing this thing before I was rudely interrupted. I think that looks pretty good. It's going to give me lots of natural light. I just need to fix it up on the inside. But first, I know exactly what to do with these goats. This is a no-goat zone. No goats anywhere. So, I'll leave the bottom hole to take care of these. I knew that the bottom hole would come in handy. Into the bottom hole. If they ever come close, I'm going to remove that. And they can watch the goats fall into the bottom hole. Looks like we've lost a couple already to the bottom hole. Right, now that that's out the way, let's hop into a time-lapse and get the rest of this exterior nice and detailed.
I always like Grian's time lapses. They're always so fun.
I don't think I want to leave it in bland for forever. So, let's go.
Ooh, already some interesting stuff going on at the very beginning. That's pretty cool. The music is bopping, man. Like, it's really cool. That's some good time-lapse music.
You know, you can't leave this server alone for 5 minutes. I've literally logged on after a full day of time-lapsing some of this beautiful build, and there's spikes all over the floor, and I have no idea where they've come from. And I don't really have much more to say than... What? I'm pretty sure none of the guys in the village would have done this, because it's...
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit of a hazard, really, isn't it? So I guess all we can do is at least tidy up the bit that hurts. Actually, seeing how many spikes there are, this might have been Cub. He's the only one I know that's farmed a whole bunch of dripstone. The question is, why? You'll also be pleased to know that the egg is still safely on top of the chimney. So, what have we done in terms of detailing to the base? Well, I've kind of replicated what was going on at the front. Oh my goodness, it's blue again! I think the blue really suits it, because the blue and the green match really nicely. So check it out, we've got this really overgrown looking property, and I added this whole new section here. Now, when you're detailing in Minecraft, it's quite easy to accidentally make a bunch of faces. And I was doing pretty well up until I got to this side of the house. You see, I made these giant circular windows and decided to add buttons next to them. See, you see that? Can you see the face? It looks like my house is absolutely like screaming, like ooh! And then even worse, okay, this one looks like a face. Yeah, maybe you could get away with it until you see this one.
Oh.
Which has a nose, 2 eyes, and eyebrows. And it's going. Ah! It looks like my house is in the middle of a sim. Hell, there's another one. Not quite as obvious. Haw, haw, haw. It is really easy to accidentally make faces whenever you do windows. The key, I think, is just don't put buttons either side of it. But at the same time, as long as you don't see the faces, I think the detailing has come out pretty nicely. I didn't plan on doing this, but during the time-lapse, I decided to get rid of my sheep farm because, you know, more animals means more lag, so I decided to very early on get a wool farm going. And this ended up taking me pretty much half a day. The idea here is to stay pretty much, just leave these guys to it for most of the season until they've got all the wool that I could ever need. It's going to take a while for all of this to fill up, but it's one of those things that is super, super useful. What I will say is, do not copy this design. I made it up as I went along. It looks very slick, it looks very compact, but in terms of redstone, do not follow it, because the sheep, when they get sheared, it doesn't always fall underneath, and you end up with...
Oh.
I don't know why I bothered even trying to sort them. They all end up in the wrong chest. But you know what? It really, really doesn't matter. It's going to produce more wool than I will ever need this season. And I probably We'll sell the majority of it at some point, but the point is that it's going just like my melon and pumpkin farm here. And just to add to my off-camera Minecraft shenanigans, I mean the mining
name of
off-camera
his sword.
means a little to my off.
If you didn't already subscribe, what do you consider? Hey guys, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, would you please consider subscribing?
Camera Minecraft shenanigans. I mean the mining off camera meme is a little bit real when I just show you. Look, I spent this morning gathering some wither skeletons. In fact, I accidentally managed to get one too many. So I'm pretty much ready for a beacon. But I think I'm gonna have to launch this underground. But for now, I'm just gonna freak out everyone in the village by creating a pumpkin wither. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know why I was mildly scared then that was gonna turn into some sort of weird pumpkin wither. How bonkers would that be? But anyway, I'm gonna freak people out by leaving that scarecrow there. And also, I have been steadily getting loads, and I mean loads of diamonds. No one has bought a single honeycomb yet, but I managed to get a bunch of books such as Efficiency, Mending, Unbreaking, and there was some Silk Touch in there as well. And people have been coming round and buying lots of books. I mean,
nice.
Look at this. Already, in this game, we're on episode 3, 16 diamond blocks. I have a feeling if we keep up this entrepreneurial streak, we will become even richer than in Season 7. We just have to keep the minecart rolling. I'm getting a little bit dizzy. And a quick update on the bottom hole. The goats, basically, they bounce until they snap the thing until there's one true goat remaining. And it also looks like, I think Impulse has been doing... Oh, no. I think Impulse has been breaking through the bedrock. I think. Maybe I shouldn't disturb this? He said he's found a new way, or a better way, to break through bedrock. My goodness. I should really offer to help on this, if we want to break through into the void. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Mumbo's been away for a few days, so we're probably not going to get a response to this anytime soon. And I'm actually going away for a few days, so I'm probably going to come back to the whole thing being the whole village being one gigantic tree. You know what? I'm having some proper inventory problems now, so I think it might be time for me to go to the end and get myself a couple shulker boxes and hopefully some elytra. I know it's pretty early, it's only episode 3, but you know me, I really, really like to be able to fly. But without a gunpowder farm, I'm not going to be able to get very far anyway, but it's useful just to have wings, especially to be able to fly over to places extremely quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if there's anyone that wants to go end busting with me. No one in the village is online, so I guess this is going to be a solo adventure. Now, Scar did tell me he was super proud of his interior, so I thought I'd come and have a look. It looks actually pretty awesome. I think the interior for my base is going to have to wait till next episode. Wow. Now that is a very cool design for a little plant. And downstairs, we have a no... Whoa! What the... You saw that, right? They climb ladders now! Oh my... No. What do I do? What do? I don't know what was here. I'd be guessing at best. Yeah, I just wrecked Scar's base, so the best I can do is let him know that it was me. Why does Scar never light up his builds? I've known the man now for about 3 years, and I've never known him to actually light up a build. Literally the best thing I can do. I'll message him to tell him what happened, but this is hilarious. Imagine this when you log in and you see a creeper hole, and there's just this dead version of beady-eyed Grian going on. Oh, I'm so sorry, Scar. I will fix this. I just need to know how it was before. But this is still very funny. Before I got distracted by Scar's beautiful interior and a creeper that can climb ladders, I was on my way to the end. In fact, it's probably easier if I take the new nether tunnels. The other hermit spent a while making real tunnels so we can get to places a lot faster. I think I've got everything. Let's go! Let's grab ourselves some ender pearls. Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh no! This is the most ridiculous farm I've ever seen. I must admit, I've never really used an ender like this. Well, there's more than enough XP to follow me around for a while. Jeez, that thing is powerful. Okay, now we need to go and find one of the ender tic tacs and get ourselves
Ender tic tacs?
an end city. Looks like there's only one of them available for some reason. Whoop. Oh, okay. Alright, now all we need to do is find an end city. So it looks like people have gone that direction and that direction. So let's go this way. I really, really, really hate bridging over the end. You just know if you mess up, it's not just death, it's the complete destruction of everything you have in your inventory. This...
Yeah, like even... Man, like if you fall in the void, it sucks. Like, netherite stuff can survive, like, fire and lava, but nothing can survive the void. So it's like, if you fall in the void, every single item that you have in your inventory, every piece of armor you're wearing, every tool you have, like, it's gone. Like, you're starting over from scratch if you don't have backup stuff, right? Honestly, like, whenever I go into the end for the first time in my Minecraft series, like, maybe not for the first time, but the first time that I go to get, like, try to get, like, Elytra and go to end cities and all that sort of stuff, like, I'm probably gonna build a bridge, 3 wide, with, like, almost imagining, like, you have, just one straight thing you can go to, but then, like, on the sides of it is, like, walls that are, like, too high. So that way, even if I jump, I can't get over it and fall into the void. But if I have ender pearls, then I guess that won't be an issue now, would it?
This is my second end city that I found, and as you can see, it's already been raided, and as has that one. This is part of the problem when you work on a server with about 20 other people. We all want the same thing. And so what I've had to do is get my camera account on to go and find an end city that hasn't been end raided, and I am glad I did, because it is miles away. The closest one that hasn't been raided is over 2,000 blocks away.
Wow.
So that's basically what we got to go and do now, is get all our way over there. I could have wasted potentially 2 or 3 days just blindly navigating in the end and not getting anywhere. There it is! We're here! Finally! Can I make this jump? I sure hope so! Woo! Okay, this is the only
Can I make this
unraided
jump?
city for miles. Let's start from the bottom and make our way to the top. So while I'm floating around, I mentioned earlier that I'm going away for a couple of days. This isn't just some kind of random holiday that I'm going on. No, I'm actually going to take some pictures of... I really am just floating around. I'm going to take some pictures of real-life buildings for inspiration for my proper Hermitcraft base. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. I haven't shared too many details about my base this season so far, and that's because it's a bit of a secret. But one hint is that it's at least based on things in real life. So you can rule out any sort of fantasy or futuristic build. I am really struggling here. Now, can I make this? This is a risky move. I should probably just bridge this. Please.
Oh, right in
nailed
front
it.
of the bridge.
Let's get the elytra straight away. And yay! We got some elytra. And all we need now is the famous dragon head. Right, we might as well make our time here worth it and get as many shulkers as we can. And then skedaddle out of here. Oh, it feels so good to be able to fly. No, where did that go? Uh-oh. What did I just do? Okay, you know what?
Great
I'm gonna
view
leave the
from
rest
up
of the
here.
shulkers.
I
I
don't
got
know.
15. That's 7 shulkers. That'll do for now. I feel like I've got away with quite a lot here. Bingo. Finally. Okay, it was definitely worth it. 43 levels is not to be sniffed at this early in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
We have ourselves some wings. We have in the game. Yodelahoo.
Yodelahoo.
We have ourselves some wings. We have ourselves some shulker boxes. We are doing really, really well. And I got myself my first batch of rockets. Oh, I can't tell you how nice this feels. Let's take a look at the village. It looks a lot smaller from up here. Now, while I'm here, something I'm going to do for no particular reason is put the dragon head on the dragon egg. It looks ridiculous. Looks like a mini dumpy dragon. Right, let's enchant this up with the usual mending and unbreaking. How can we scare him when he turns around? 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 I think I gave him a heart attack. Does his head look a little bigger than usual? Did I scare you?
Yes. Now, can a man look at some sheep?
that turn, your head is enormous.
Oh,
But
you
your
noticed
hat
my
is
head.
it's still small. Your hat is
Oh
still
yeah,
small.
it is. It is small, isn't it? Quick question.
Yeah.
Why is there a goat here?
Right, I've declared this place a no-goat zone. I don't know if you've seen, but over yonder, there's a big tower of goats, right? And they made fun, it's Doc and Ren, and they made fun about how tall theirs is compared to ours. Now, I don't know about you, but the Botem pole is pretty sacred, and I'm not sure I feel comfortable touching it.
As long as the Botem pole stands, our season continues. I feel like if the Botem pole fails, we just have to end. It's like a hardcore end game thing.
The solution can't be to make the Botem pole bigger, so I'm thinking we make the Gotem pole shorter. Yeah, like your hat. Follow me!
Oh, you.
Right, we're going into goat territory here.
You know, I saw these two hooligans roaming our territory the other day, but I didn't know they were doing this.
I don't really know what their problem is. This is all because we took... Well, no, we didn't even take moss. We found moss before them, and they said that we stole it, which is nonsense. Right, are we ready?
This is going to be fantastic.
in
We really
theory-
need T-Rexes.
In theory, they all... Oh, it worked so well! Okay, I think it's still taller. Let's work this out. We only get one shot at this. We can't... Once they're down, they don't go back up very easily. So, I reckon we can safely remove this one. How are we doing?
It's comically low now.
It is 100% taller. It is 100% taller by about 4 or 5 blocks.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So now, all we gotta do is cover up our mess here.
Dude, I gotta say, the goats are really annoying.
They are really annoying. There's no hiding it, really, is there?
No.
They are straight up annoying. This was literally the only solution, right? There's no making the Botem higher, and
Yeah.
we got to deal with the Gotem. So that's it. I have a little confession to make. There was an incident at your base.
What?
There was an incident at your base.
What do you mean there was an incident at my base? You mean at the wagon?
Yeah, come see. Yeah, so if you just pop upstairs with me, I just have, you know, you were talking to me the other day about how happy you were with your interior, so I decided to come and have a little look.
Oh, what in the world?
There was an accident,
Oh no!
and I didn't know how to fix it, so...
Oh my gosh, there's a freaking cookie back here!
It's not a cookie, it's my face!
Yeah, you look like a cookie.
No, I don't.
You look like a chocolate chip cookie, and a delicious one at that, Grian.
I appreciate that. Well, basically, the problem is that you haven't lit up your base as per usual.
Excuse me, mister.
Oh.
Creepers
It's called
spawning
mood
here.
lighting.
It's called mood lighting. It's called creeper spawning.
Dude, I'm trying to create a vibe here.
Is the vibe small explosions?
Oh, by the way, I forgot something real quick. Hold on. Doop, doop, doo, doo, doop, beep, doop, doop, doop. I don't have an electricity. This is going to take a minute.
Scar, what are you doing?
What?
Scar,
Nerfing?
doesn't look like nerfing.
Yeah, there's nothing. No worries. No worries at all. It's a good thing I got all this material from the goat hole.
Oh no, don't touch the Scar. Don't touch the egg. Can't you see it's now home to a head?
We're even now. Oh, what in the world? There. Oh, it only went like 4 feet.
If I ever see that egg anywhere near your base, there will be retribution. That is
Dude,
my
that
pride
thing's
and joy.
inviting people to touch it. It's fine. It's meant to be touched.
Well, I'm glad that we got that sorted out. He's not too mad, I hope. The dragon egg. Oh, where did it go? Where did it... There it is. You can just make it fall on a torch. If you want it to... Boop. There we go. But sometimes it's easier with the piston. Okay, so...
Yeah.
You might be
you're
wondering
right.
why I have this dragon egg. And there's actually a little bit of a game that I want to start. You know, for the last 2 seasons, Season 6 and Season 7, I started the game of tag. Well, I've got something a little different in mind for our friend, the dragon egg. But if you want to find out what this game is, you're gonna have to come back next episode. Because that is all for today. And all there is left to say is thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode, where the dragon egg is gonna look a little bit less like a hat. Goodbye!
Nice. Okay. So this is the episode that I'm gonna upload of a reaction to in around about a half hour after this episode is released. But like I said at the beginning, if you like this video, please go show Grian some support. And you can also show myself some support as well. If you really like this video, I hope that you do consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later down the line if you really want to. But with that being said, I will see you in probably 10-15 minutes. And I'll see you in the next reaction video.